Morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. Um, I've only taken one trade. I broke even out of it because I read it wrong. I read it that I needed to break even because I thought I did it wrong, but it was 1000% a valid trade. But it's all good. I've missed a lot actually this morning. Just gonna have to get used to the revamping that I did, honestly. I got rid of setups. Yeah. So that's going to be the story of my life, probably most of this week. Once I get the rules hammered in my head, I'll be all right. They're actually a lot easier than they were before, but sometimes you just still have the old stuff stuck in your head. Good morning. Happy fucking morning. Happy Monday. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Amelia. How are you guys? Oh, man. Good morning. Oh, wait. I think I deleted the wrong thing. Oh, I did. But yeah, for it to be a no news Monday, I've actually had a lot of setups. Have I been taking them? No. But they've been there. So that's good. Like I said, I just got to get used to stuff. I didn't overhaul. I told y'all Friday I was going to look at everything, and if I didn't have too many setups, or like I was at 13, I think, trading days worth of data. If I didn't have enough setups for that particular combination of I guess rule sets for like volume and order flow, I just got rid of it. For other stuff, some stuff I kept, most stuff I got rid of. The only thing right now that I'm kind of just a little bit I don't know about is primarily the counter trend divergence off of the session lows and highs. It's probably the only thing that I'm still a little iffy on. But other than that, everything else should be just fine, actually. So we'll see. We will see. She is coming in hot. Good morning, Applejacks. Coming in real hot. She must have had her a good little weekend, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Y'all, one of the comments on my video I posted yesterday, I just saw this morning, but I wasn't able to comment back yet. Well, I'm Asian and I don't go around taking offense to shut up. I get so irritated with people. So you think just because you don't find it offensive for people to say derogatory racist things to you that everybody's just supposed to be okay with it? That's not how things work. Okay? It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. I push too far. It's gonna invalidate itself now. But yeah, I've missed a lot, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. And the market wasn't even moving well, no, there were a couple of setups that it's no way I would have gotten into them. But then others is just like, girl, what are you doing? I don't know. My counter trend divergence um rules are like pretty much the easiest I could possibly get them at this point. But because of what I'm used to, I'm like, what do I have to it's gone. But yeah. Let's see. Just because they don't take advantage of it. Exactly. Connection issues early, missed out on. Oh no. Is it your internet? I'm 27. Of course it'll push through. I couldn't take it anyway, but still. Hold on. Let me draw this zone real quick. All right. I love the comment in the video. I have black friends and they don't care. We ain't your friends. Hello. Like, that boy is in his early 20s, you know? And first of all, I don't care about your damn black friends. Why do non-minorities say that? I don't give a shit. And I especially don't give a shit about your young black friends who ain't experienced life enough to know that that is not something that you should ever be okay with. I'm really new to the stream. Would it be too much to go over some of the things on your chart and which plat? No, Draper, absolutely I will. Got friends, they don't care. Well, I do too, and they do care. Exactly, Amelia. Good morning, Trenches. So Draper, yeah. So first of all, I'm using NinjaTrader 8, the latest version. These are Renko candles. These are Ninja Renkos, which are free on ninja.co. My settings are 16 and 1, meaning that my brick size is 16, which means for a reversal bar to paint from the highest point, obviously, if we're going for a downwards reversal bar, highest point to close is going to be twice that, so 32 ticks. And then the threshold is 1, meaning that once the reversal bar paints, each tick in that direction will paint a new bar. Let's see what else. The half trend that you see here is also from Ninja. It's called a solar wind. On you guys' screen, you just see the one that kind of tells me the overall trend, which also paints the background, but I have 3 different versions on the screen that I look at, a minor, middle, and major one. The minor one is the one that kind of colors the bars to tell me what the minor trend is. There's an indicator on here called market structure. That's what's painting like the rotation levels, the prime highs and lows, and then that paints also this other half trend looking thing that just tells me the upside pressure, downside pressure. What else do we got here? Everything else is just order flow VWAP, current or prior day open, high, low, close. Then I also have a pivot. It's a support and resistance indicator from Ninja called a super pivot. I mainly only care about where the middle pivot level is, which is the yellow dots, because I have to break even there. So if I'm in a trade and I'm going back towards that, I have to break even there. And then the first support and resistance levels are kind of pretty heavy levels to try to push through, so I care about those. The rest of them I don't really care so much, unless the market is moving so much, we're so extended, that kind of lets me know like, hey, you have to be careful. Like when you start seeing extended resistance levels, we can hit those levels and just drop. Same thing with extended support levels, we can hit it and just take off going up. That's really it. The order flow VWAP, I really only care about the middle level. I still like to see the other levels there though, but the middle one is most important because like the middle pivot level, I have to break even anytime price is getting there and I'm still in a trade. And that's really it. I draw these zones manually. And the zones kind of tell me where, like if here we've changed to an uptrend, but once we kind of fail to stay above that, we could be heading down instead. It was just like a temporary pullback if you were to look at a time-based chart. And I'm pretty sure that's about it. Pretty sure. Reset, plugged and unplugged router, child mess. Did you call your internet provider? Good morning, New. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, I thought my mama didn't pay the cell phone bill. So I went out on Saturday for my cousin's birthday, and I got home like right after midnight, and so I'm looking at my phone and I see it say SOS, and I'm like, now hold on now. So I tried to call out and I couldn't call out. I could only like do FaceTime and stuff on Wi-Fi. And so I didn't think nothing of it. So the next morning I still see SOS. I'm like, no, hold on. Who didn't pay the bill? So I call her and I'm like, hey, no, I text her. I said, hey, did you pay the bill this month? She's like, yeah. Then my mom starts showing me screenshots of her bank account showing that she paid the bill. Girl, I ain't need all that. I just needed to know because I can't make no calls, ma'am. So then she basically realized. So we tried to add my grandma to our phone line, but she has like one of those track phones and she couldn't port it over like they said that she would be able to. And so my mom had told them to cancel her account. Well, they decided to just cancel mine instead. Yeah. So that was that. But now it's fixed. It is fixed. You're welcome, Draper. She sent you receipts. Girl, I didn't need to know all that. I just wanted to know if you used my money for what it was supposed to be used for. Why can't I make calls? What if I have an emergency? But no, all is good. All right. I am still a little unsure about the counter trend divergence off of the session highs and lows, so I'm still gonna stay away from it. I just need to collect more data and just kind of go from there. It should be pretty easy, but I feel like I'm missing something, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure just yet. So we'll see. And I kind of also don't want to take any pullbacks pushing back towards it because again, I just don't have enough data for it. So I'd rather just not take it. 38. Didn't push far enough. I wanted this to be divergence. I didn't want it to be, this is a pullback with a double top. I wanted it to create a higher high and then I would attempt to get into the trade. But we didn't do that. But yeah, I was sent more stuff about Danny trades. First of all, is he the when I it wasn't Google. What did I look at? I had typed his name in and a bunch of Top Step stuff came up. Did he used to be on Top Step TV or something? I don't watch Top Step TV, so I don't know. I feel like I saw that that's where he kind of gained some of his following was from being on there. And I also saw that he was like only 22 or something. He's gonna learn a hard lesson. But yeah, they sent more stuff. Like somebody asked him, uh, do you use the N word? And he's like, sometimes, why? And then one of his little obviously young minions had shared the screenshot of him saying that and putting the emoji goat. What makes you a goat about using the N? You know what? If you such a goat for using the N word, go use that around some black people and let's see how well you make it out of that. Please, I beg of you, go do it. But yeah, but like I told some other people, from my understanding, this is the other thing that I heard. I heard that during the pre-launch that they paid out $100,000, but it was to 4 people. That's it. Um, and they said that at least one of the people was like one of his friends or something. Here's the thing. When I looked at his website, the prices are a little crazy to me based on what is already in the marketplace. But you know, sometimes people price things because they know that they can take advantage of the people that are that the following that they have, right? until you realize that, yeah, you might be because I heard he was a crypto millionaire or something. I don't know. I'm just telling you based off of what I hear because I don't know this dude and don't want to. Um, but you have a bunch of young people following you, young people who don't have the money to continue spending in your expensive prop firm, which means that in even if they did, in order for you to be successful in this industry, you have to be able to extend far beyond whatever small reach. And I say small because I think they said his Discord might have like 22,000 people or something. That's small based on the type of success that you're looking to see, right? So you have to be able to extend far beyond that small reach that you have inside of your small Discord. And I say small because compared to the industry as a whole, that's not a lot. So you're going to have to rely on influencers, whether it's influencers that have small reach, a large reach. And when you've already turned so many people off because you don't know how to keep your fucking mouth closed, and because you're so young and dumb that you think the shit that you say is okay to offend people, good luck. Good luck to you. He came on like, oh, wait. NVIDIA double bottom. 3 times a week I didn't watch it then. He was the one that would max contracts every trade. Makes sense. He came on like twice. Gotcha. Use it around trenches and his homies. Please say it with your full chest. Exactly. Please. I beg of you. And please record it when you do. It's a total tool. Was in a prop firm Discord. I knew it was going to be drama. I left. He sent out 10 alerts that day. Stop fucking with bruh. I didn't know none of this other stuff and still you said it good. You're welcome. You're welcome. For me, like I said to the little young kid who was trying to convince me that still trading with FTT was okay, even though Scott was a racist, because we're here to make money. We have options, baby. And guess what? I'm going to use my options for good. And what I'm not going to be doing is that. Not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself. And it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. Why do I want to spend my money somewhere? And it's like you could tell how young and immature people are by their responses. Like, so you genuinely think that because you take out more money than you put into it, that that means that it's okay? Like, you do understand that even though you have pulled out more than you put in, you're helping to expand this company. You are referring other people who might not be so lucky, but based on the payouts that this company can use to market, you are helping them to bring forth more customers. And you're putting money into the pockets of and putting food on the table of someone who's a racist. Like, you know what? If it's cute to you, do what you do. It ain't cute to me, and I ain't doing it. I'm just not. Just not. But everybody has their choices. That's mine. It is. That is mine. Baby, he doubled down, tripled down, and then quadrupled down once he came into the Discord and said the same thing. And he did that because he knows that Kage, the owner of that Discord, is Asian. Cash up his whole account out. I'm telling you, Trenches. I'm telling you. Cause what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, the market is slowing down. Let me pay attention. I really didn't want to pay attention when it was moving too fast because, baby, my eyes, I can't. I'm still trying to remember stuff and look down and look up. It's just too much. But this was a valid divergence trade right there. I can pretty much take almost every trade inside of the change zone until we get down to the new change zone. Only one of the divergences I can take down here. The other one I cannot, but that one's set up just fine. This is the one that I can't. So you see how we started with a higher low, lower high to lower low. this is the one I can't take inside of this change zone. And we're going to get some consolidation until we break on either side. All right, so that was the first setup in how long? So that divergence setup was the first setup in a minute. But there were so many in the first 30 minutes of the session. All right, let's see if we break. All right, send a text real quick. What came at 5? Okay. Who am I looking for? Who am I looking for? Oh. All right. I want to see us break above 915. That's where my middle half trend will change back to an uptrend to match the other two. It changed to a downtrend down here. Still struggling. This is the trade I took earlier, this pullback. It was going back towards the session high, but I only felt comfortable with it because it was supported by this resistance level, which we all know resistance can turn into support. However, I broke even out of it because I totally forgot that, so this was a trap of the sellers. And I forgot that as long as with this particular volume pattern, we trap the sellers with like support of any kind of level, VWAP, open, high, low, close, support, resistance, whatever, it's a valid trade. And that's something that I just had to change recently and over the weekend. That's why I kind of forgot, honestly. But yeah, so I broke even out of it, and I was like, I looked down at my cheat sheet and I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to be in that. And then that was that. But there were a lot of setups this morning, like so many that I'm shaking my head at myself. But it's all good. Oh, wait, Apple. It's the arrow for me. Bye, Applejack. See you tomorrow. Oh man, have a good rest of your day. Oh man. She just don't want me to live my life. I don't understand. I don't get it. And I am doubling down on that. I am done at 10, damn it. Where is... All right. We might... No, not yet. So based on the 5-minute chart, this could just be a temporary pullback, which is why we keep rejecting here at the change zone for the uptrend, because we're really in a downtrend on the 5-minute chart. So it could just be a temporary pullback, but we'll see. We kind of got some room to move because we would have to take out 957.25 in order to break structure for the uptrend. So see what we end up doing. That's too close to the pivot level. And that, yeah, that would have just broken even. Same thing. So looking at the inside of the bar, like right when it hit the pivot level, it dropped down to where my break even would be, and then it pushed straight through. So, but we were just too close. It made no sense to attempt it. Just like that buy right there, makes no sense to take it. The pivot level is literally one tick away. And that's why I break even there. See if we could push through the pivot level. It's going to be the only way that we can really continue with the uptrend. Otherwise, we're just going to drop here. More than likely. Exactly, Amelia. Y'all really do. Nah, I know y'all just be joking. That's just the camaraderie in the community that we've built. We all crazy together. Come on, what you gonna do? We got some double bottoms here. 2 in a row. Let's see if it's enough to push. But like I said, we need to kind of break 926.50. We also have the overnight low there, and the current open is at 935. It's okay. I gotta make sure I remember where that level changed. Yeah, it's definitely struggling to get up there. This yellow line is where the middle half trend changed to an uptrend, and you can see we've kind of been, we tried to push through it, but we've been rejecting here ever since. Once we push past all this, we should be all right. It's the 5-minute chart. Like I was saying, we would have to like break the highs here in order for it to be a full uptrend. So at any point in time until we get up there, we could just start dropping just to continue with the market structure of the downtrend. Does that equal highs? 58.50. No, it's off by like 5 ticks. I am also trading my personal account, but y'all know it's just a little bit of money in there. I just wanted to make sure it doesn't get an inactivity fee. So I'm gonna take one more trade on it, and then I'll turn it off in the copy trader. Okay. All right, pretty good win right there. All right, let me turn my personal account off. Lock it back up, turn it on. All right. 44. Damn, I missed that one though. I was waiting for it to, but it looks like it would have just broken even, so it's all good. I definitely missed that one. If I draw that. Oh, I wouldn't have even gotten filled. You could see we just skipped right on through, and then by the time it came up here, my order would have disappeared. All right. And then after today, I should feel more comfortable with just the regular counter trend moves. Like here, I just redefined everything this weekend for it, so I'm still like a little kind of making sure. But this was, it fit the new rules, so I was just kind of like trying to figure out if it rotating over the current open meant anything. It shouldn't have, based on, you know, everything that I looked at this weekend, but I just wanted to make sure. Just in case. Just in case. 3. All right, and we're back to the change zone. Which also is doubling over. This is where we change to the uptrend. Here. And now we're kind of overlapping because it's also where we're going to change to the downtrend. So anytime the zones overlap like that, I just wait until we break. '23. So there's a drop. Just as I said earlier, failed to make the new high or take out the market structure here, take out the highs. These are not equal highs. They're like 5 ticks off from each other. But I said once we got some counter trend divergence, we would probably push down, and we did. Still haven't broken this low over here, so let's see what happens. One bar. At least I'll be able to take some of the data from today as far as the pullbacks going back towards the session highs and lows, and then the counter trend divergence off of the session highs and lows, which I need more of. Big time. It's about to if Nvidia keeps falling. We're almost there. We do have the major support level here. That's the blue line that's going across the screen. So I feel like once we break that and break these double bottoms here, we'll probably just fall. Very interesting. The support level held up, surprisingly. We came about like 4 points away from the lows, then pushed up. Overlapping zones again. Well, not overlapping, but they're close. So I'm gonna wait until we either continue to push down or we break the zone going up to attempt the uptrend again. This is a sale where I'm still, so when we're counter trend, I don't really like divergence like this. So we started with a higher high, then went to a higher low and went back to a higher high. Counter trend, I don't really like it, but it does seem like as long as I'm going in the direction of the overall trend bias, that it still works out perfectly fine. I'm not really sure why, but it just seems that way because even if I take this same divergence and it's a little bit above my half trend right here, it still works out fine. So I'm not really sure why it works going with the trend but not counter trend. But now if I would have gotten filled, it's kind of another story. 57.8. Probably not. There was only 2 volume in my entry. Well, not the reversal bar, but the entry candle. There's only 2 volume there. Like 0.3 seconds later, this candle hit the level. There's like 16 volume there. So probably wouldn't have gotten filled. But you kind of never know. Kind of never know. All right. Let's just wait for the push here. Kind of still. I think I'm going to look at like sales going back towards the major support level and then buys going back towards the major resistance level. Because this setup, based on my rules, is fine. But I didn't take it because we were pushing off of the support level. Only if it's the major ones, I think it actually matters. All right, we have the breakthrough. See what happens. Yeah, super surprisingly. I just knew we were gonna push through there. But we did create a lower high, so that could have just been the test of the support level, and then we could just reject here and just push straight down and finally blow through it. But let's see what happens. See if we break 42. Okay. I was hoping for this sale that we would reject, like the bar would close inside of the zone so we could basically use this bar and the entry bar to rotate to kind of solidify that as being a resistance level or zone, but we pushed too high up now. And now because of where we are, I can't really, we would have to push up kind of further in order for me to take the sell because I got to make sure that we clear this zone. Oops, there's no level. $23. Hopefully the current open doesn't. I don't really like that trade. We got filled a little higher than I would like. Yeah, I figured. That's cool. I can usually tell by the fill. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Yeah, I can usually tell by the fill what will happen, but that's cool. All right, I'm back to break even. 4, 2. All right, I know how to fix that. I know how to fix that particular sale. I was kind of like iffy on that particular order flow pattern anyway. Um, Now I know for sure. Basically, before that trade just now, it was like 4-1, 4 wins, 1 loss. And actually, no, I'm lying. It was 3-1 because the one other trade was actually a trade off of the session high or low. But anyway, so yeah, it was 3-1 before. So I was like, oh, we do have a loss in there, but I mean, out of 4 trades, kind of whatever. But now that makes it 3-2. And so based on the win loss ratio of the other pattern, essentially, more delta in this candle than this one, the last swing down. Okay. And so for this particular divergence pattern, it's better for this delta to be less because there's so much more volume in this swing than this one here. And so that basically confirms that it needs to be volume divergence, which is fine. So I'm going to change that because right now I have it to where it doesn't really matter what the pattern is, but the pattern matters. Absolutely does, which is fine. That's why I needed a couple of more days of data for certain things. Let me see. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. I'm not even mad about it. I'm more mad at myself for missing so many trades earlier, but I'm not even mad at it at all. I do want to. All right, cool. No biggie, no biggie. Oh, I didn't realize that we broke there. All right, still got like, oh shoot. I was about to say I got like 25 minutes left. No, I don't. Got like 11 minutes left. If I end up break even, that's fine. I won't be mad at it. Hmm. Can't be mad at that. I would like to see us break 943. Oh. we pull back too far. I wanted, if we were going to reverse up, I wanted us to not hit 928. Yeah, let's just drop. That would be the better. Will provide better opportunities. Come on and break. Oh, well. That little boy, Danny Trade, seems like a malicious person. Definitely will not do business with this company. Also, once I saw the post of Scott from FTT, I stopped doing business with FTT. It's 2024 and there's are still butt wipes running their mouths and degrading people. I agree with Mike Tyson. He said social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it, period. Not this man said everyone is racist. Travel the world and see. Just behave yourself. What? Who told you that? Who told you that, sir? Come on and break. All right, I got 7 minutes left. I really want to see us break on the downside. That is what I would prefer. The last 3 times we changed biases, when we changed to the next one, the levels were really close. So that lets me know that even though there was some movement, it wasn't like enough movement. And it kind of lets you know that there's like a bit of consolidation. It could be like a big zone of consolidation, but there's some level of consolidation there. And you can kind of see here how like kind of if I was to draw the zone from like here to here, that's pretty much where we kept switching biases, but the levels being so close together kind of thing. Why 11 minutes? I stop at 10 o'clock. I used to stop at 10:45 and then I cut it down to 10:15 because at the time, the way I was trading, I basically wrote down all the trades after 10 o'clock and I did it like in micro sections of 10 to 10:15 or 10 to 10:14, 10:15 to 10:29, 10:30 to 10:44. And so what I noticed was that I had significantly more trades from 10 to 10:14 than 10:15, to 10:44. And so I was like, all right, well, let's just cut it off at 10:15. Well, recently, this particular picture was shared with me, and it kind of confirmed my suspicions of not really wanting to trade after 10 o'clock because honestly, most days after 10 o'clock, I see the market start to consolidate between the levels that I have drawn on my charts. And so when I looked, in like 12 trading days, there was only like 5 setups. 3 of them were wins, there was a loss, and then 1 trade where I wouldn't have gotten filled at all, right? And so for me, my thought process is, okay, this extra 15 minutes in 12 trading sessions equals 3 hours worth of trading. Do I really want to sit here an extra 3 hours just to have 4 trades? Probably not, because even 3 and 1 sounds like a decent win-loss ratio, but it's really not because once you start adding to that, it's probably going to be like this over here, this trade that I just lost, right? I only took this because I only have enough data. Well, before this trade, um, I only had enough data for this very specific volume and order flow pattern. There was only 4 trades, 3 and 1. Well, now it's 3 and 2. There was a loss right here, right? So because of that, it's no point in me staying beyond 10 o'clock. Let me see if I could find the chart though that I was talking about from. Hold on, I'll find it real quick. Oh yeah, I gotta show y'all something that popped up in my memories on Facebook. Oh wait, let me see. Let me make sure this isn't gonna end up being a trade. No, there's positive delta in this bar, which obviously I don't want because I'm going for a sale. And it's like positive 100, so I highly doubt it go. Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's this right here. Oh, I already have it saved. Downloads here. So when you look here, kind of shows you that pretty much at 10 o'clock, market starts moving sideways. So there's a different website that I used to look at called the Balance Insider, and they basically said based off of stock patterns that around 10:15 is when the market slows down because of, you know, us heading into lunchtime for the New York session or whatever. And so once I saw that chart, I'm like, you know what, we'll just cut off the other 15 minutes because it does tend to start moving sideways at that point, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So there's kind of no point in taking this, even if it sets up, because we're too close to this change zone. I have to break even there. But I'm about to, let me save these pictures real quick. So in my memories yesterday, there were memories from 2 years ago when I was trading the Nasdaq, and I want y'all to look at the price. I want y'all to look at the price. All right, right there. That's not the break even yet. One. Oh, yeah, that is the break even. And there's the break even. I want y'all to look at the price. And I want to find my my journal from then, because I'm pretty sure all I used to do was trade. Now my Renko settings were different at the time, but I used to use the Trade Devils, what is it called? The Trade Devils Trend Magic, I'm pretty sure. And then I was basically trading divergence, and I always had I had one target, and then I would have a trailing stop. And the trailing stop basically would trigger if a reversal bar painted. So I want to show you guys, but I want y'all to pay attention to the price of the Nasdaq then. All right, so first of all, here's my proof that it's from 2 years ago, okay? And I just, when stuff like this pops up, I just can't believe that I was dumb enough to, of all the things to give up, I gave up trading because I was profitable. This was in my personal account. All right, so do y'all see the price? Y'all, we have almost doubled the price of the NASDAQ in 2 years. But yeah, this is all I would do. If you see this like green dotted line, that indicated that there was divergence there. I feel like I was using, it was an indicator, but I'm pretty sure it was based on the MACD based on one of the other pictures. But yeah, I would basically just get in at the, I think I would let after the, no, this is the reversal bar here. So once the reversal bar painted, I'm pretty sure that I had a pending order like halfway into the bar, and then I would pretty much take profit after about 18 points or so, 16 to 18 points. And then you could see that my second contract up here would close once the first reversal bar painted. And I took 3 trades this particular day. And it just used to work out so well. Why did I stop? I don't know. I don't know. So here's the next one. My entry was up here somewhere. Yeah, up here. Can't remember what my, I'm pretty sure I just used to put my stop loss like beyond the last swing high or swing low, first target, and then the exit was down here. Now, I don't remember what my Renko settings was, but I can definitely see that I didn't have a 1 tick threshold. I could literally look at that. It was a 2 tick threshold. Or no, it wasn't a 2 tick threshold. It was half of whatever my bar size was, or a third. It might have been a third. And this is why I said I'm pretty sure the divergence was based off of a MACD or whatever, but you can see same thing here. Entry, first target, second target on the reversal bar. But when I looked at that price, I was like, man, that is crazy. Crazy stuff. All right, let me show y'all the accounts. Like I said, I ended up break even today. No biggie. I'll also make sure that my personal account is in there. I only put a little bit of money in there, just enough for me to be able to get data. I did the minimum, and then I got hit with inactivity fees twice. So now that's why I'm trying to make sure that like once every 2 weeks, I just make a conscious effort to take a trade. But I am going to, as I get payouts and stuff from prop firms, I'm going to put that money, some of the money in here. But yeah, so a break-even day took 3 trades. One that I manually broke even out of because I forgot my rule set, and then a win and a loss. So yeah, going into tomorrow, I still have quite a bit of drawdown now. On one of these accounts, I believe is this one right here, this Top Step account right there. I'm pretty sure that that one renews next Wednesday. So based on us having a short week this week and then only having 2 trading days next week in order to like pass or fail that one, I'm probably going to multiply contracts on Friday, Monday, and Tuesday and see if I can at least get back to full drawdown on it or try to pass it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's it for today. I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.